for intellectuals and not for people who are lazy to think, not bas those. Welcome to Adaba FM TV. This is Trend Wave, and this is always a place where the internet always will meet reality. I am Anuluakbo, and I'm with my friend and brother.
HR Spider-Man.
And we're not alone, we are with our triplets, our third leg.
Sheil Sadiq.
Today we're talking about the recent released movie ANIKULAPO Season 2, The Rise of the Cool. There have been some controversies, Sadiq, also known as Wizarab on X, came out and said the movie was very stupid, very senseless, even, tagged him immeasurably dull. And Kunle Afolayan, seeing the criticism online, came out, tagged Wizarab, and then gave a video, the content on it. Let me play it quickly.
Something that is very peculiar with the kind of, or to the kind of film and with the kind of films that we make. We make films for the intellectual, not basbos. We make films for people who can think, all right? And again, I'm not making film for, and I don't expect that, everybody will like the film. And I don't even expect that everybody will understand the film. But I expect that the people that I'm trying to appeal to, the people that, I had at the back of my mind when I was even conceiving the ideas, I know they'll get it. And they got it. And I've read, from scholars, from professors, from deep thinkers, from people who don't only think about now, from, I've heard from them. And look, I just want to say I appreciate. To those who really don't get it or who are saying they don't understand it, let me break it down in layman terms. It is a series that has many episodes. What you have seen are just few of the episodes. How do you conclude in your brain that it is not good when you have not even seen the entire thing? When you watch series like Game of Thrones and the rest of them, in fact, you have to wait every week before the new episode comes out. So you haven't even seen, and then you've concluded that, oh, okay, how come the stories are all over the place? We have created new plots. Those who understand literature, when they get here. Ẹ̀yin tí ò yé, bóyá kẹ́ lọ bí àwọn tó yé, wọ́n á ṣàlàyé fún yín. It's not a, even there are people who call, I won't even mention them because kotie matter. But for all those who think they understand what film and how film critiquing works, we're done. Sadanka Tai, Emorasi. For us, we'll keep appealing to those who have sense, common sense.
And that's all he had to say. So for me, yeah, I'm going to say that his feedback is just him trying to explain, comparison with Game of Thrones, there's this certain expectation, there's always this suspense that is always bringing, the audience back to watch over and over again. Always bring the audience back to watch over and over again. But this particular season 2 had, I think what Anikulapo or what Kunle Afolayan was trying to generate from this particular season is suspense from different angle. What's going on with Basharu? What's going on with Bimba Adimoye? What's going on with Saru? Why is Saru not showing at all? Why is Gabriel Afolayan not yet back? What is going on with the child that is kidnapped? Was it taken to slave trade? Or is it the king that kidnapped him? That nice king? Did he actually kidnap him? What's going on with the princess? A whole lot of stories that are just half, like quarter touch. So I think that's what he's trying to get. But then the suspense was not just
Suspensing enough.
There was not it. So like Sadiq, before I give my own in total, what do you have? What do you think about this?
See, I like this movie a lot. Not the season 2. Actually,
when it started.
When they started the Anikulapo the movie. So I actually like the movie a lot. I appreciate what they tried to do, everything they did in the movie, including the CGI. That's what I love the most. I like the way they did their production. So when the season 1 came out, it was not as good as the movie, but it's good enough.
Wait, the season 1 was not as good as the movie?
No. I prefer the movie. It is an all timer for me. It is an all
Okay,
timer.
yeah, we can't say the movie was not very
It is
good.
so good,
It was excellent,
too
but
good in fact.
too good actually.
Yes,
But then
but the
the
season one is
season one was good though.
yeah, but I wouldn't put it above the movie.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Slightly,
okay, yes. So
like
this one is actually
0.1%.
good, but not just as good as the movie. But
Okay,
that's fine,
that's
right?
fine. We still love
This
it.
season two, I was expecting that they will pick up that energy
Mhm.
from where they left off in the season one.
Yeah,
But for me, somehow it's not there yet. But I
mm-hmm.
understand
Kunle
what
Afolayan is
is
trying
trying
to
to say,
say
that this is just the season two. There's probably
more to
more
come.
to come, right? So more suspense, more
Yeah,
everything they're trying to cook. So I understand that it might still try to surprise us in other seasons. I feel like this is just the way the internet works. When some people
negative
are trying to
always.
when some people are trying to push a narrative,
Mm,
many people just follow the trend. The movie is
okay.
not bad. It's not bad, right? It's good. It's just not as good as it should be. The Anikulapo sets
Yeah,
a type of standard, right? So people,
yeah. It didn't meet the
yeah,
expectation.
yeah. I'm trying. I was hoping that it will be better,
Okay, let me
but
get
it's
to
not.
HR. HR, what do you
Okay.
what do you have to say to this?
Regarding what you had said earlier,
Mm,
stated that this is not the entire season. It's
Yeah.
just
yeah.
episodes from the other seasons. What I'm trying to say is first impression matters the most.
Mm,
Yeah, so you don't have a second chance to make your first impression.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, so he has done this, and
Mm.
it's going to most people will not be interested to watch.
There won't be that
Don't
anticipation.
don't you think that the first impression is the Anikulapo movie?
That no,
Yes,
that's the movie.
that's the
This
movie. The
series.
animal. Wait, I agree to what both of you are saying.
Yeah,
Anikulapo,
Because there's no way it's going to release season three now and people will still not rush it.
they will not.
They will.
They won't. Now
because
let
they
me
have
explain.
this.
The reason why I said they will not is because the reason why we are even going after the season two in the first place is because there's something we
Season
are
one that
the season one, the main
interested you
movie
to
that
Yes.
caught us,
Yes.
right?
This season two
But
now.
now this season two that everybody has been anticipating. I mean, both of us we
See.
heard that season two was out and look at how
Yeah.
quickly-
For
very
me,
quick.
for me, I don't like this season too much.
So
I'm
if
dying
season
for the
three-
season three.
Are you
Are you for
serious?
it?
Yes. Cause,
No, I'm not agreeing with
No.
you.
see,
If you
Talking
I'm not-
about suspense, what I would have thought that he should just
I'm
keep
not
the
under
suspense
I
like
was
he has been
literally
doing it
watching-
yeah, the
before.
suspense is not good
But
enough.
the way he collected the stories from different places, it's not
now,
more or less like
it
it's
was
aligning.
most-
You get?
I'm
It
giving
was-
him I'm
he-
giving him
he-
another chance to correct whatever is going on.
I feel he.
So how do you expect? I mean, I don't want a movie that will look like Ura, where you have like 1,000 episodes.
The thing is the
Because
demographic.
if
Yeah,
that is
and-
if that is what is going to
And
happen,
he tried to compare it to Game of Thrones. I feel like that is just wrong.
Yeah, you
That
don't
is-
do that.
That is just
This is
wrong.
African culture. You're promoting
Right. This is
African
that's
culture.
just wrong.
Your
And
demographics
Game
are
of Thrones
different.
being Game of Thrones.
Yes, your demographic,
Nah.
your
so are you
demographics are
saying that
different.
our nation cannot produce a movie that is as good as
Now,
Game of Thrones?
If you are to produce a movie
No,
as good
now.
as Game of Thrones, it will take us years of
If
development.
I'm to be honest,
Yes.
Game of Thrones is like the best series in the world.
No, I
You are
disagree.
not beating that in years to come.
I disagree. What he was saying is not like he was comparing. What he was saying was that the same anticipation where there is this suspense and then you are drawn to it every week. Do you understand? I read some of the comments on X, and a particular user said you can't compare to Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones you anticipate every week, but you are not dropping every week. So there is a particular way you
Okay.
have to end the
The
suspense.
movie, yeah.
There's a way you can, like, you cannot just cut
From different stories.
although there was a sync of because when you're producing a movie there have to be a synchronous, it has to be in alignment, there has to be a sync. You understand?
Okay.
There were syncs. It's just that what they did with the Anikulapo season 2 was they drew stories from different perspectives. So the movie itself was focused on Saru and Bimbo. I've forgotten her name, the queen's name now. But right now, the season 2 is touching. Oh, Saru is not here. Him. So everybody's like, okay, what's going on?
And that's kind of like my guy.
Yeah, that's even
Yes,
the main reason.
That's
Like,
my guy.
it was the
That's the
queen-
Anikulapo.
that's the Anikulapo
Yeah.
itself. Like, that is the Anikulapo. But now, Bashoru actually collected the Anikulapo. He collected the power from him.
Mhm.
What's going on with that? Because it was not said in any way that was collected back from him. That's one. Two, Basharu is back to the world. The prince is dead. You know, they're just a big story from now. Latif Adedimeji has a story for himself.
Yeah.
Basharu has a story for himself.
Yeah.
Bimbo Ademoye has a story for herself. Gabriel Afolayan has a story for himself. The princess
Prince.
has a story for herself.
Yeah.
Then the prince who was not even there from the world
Yeah.
that
Right.
just joined now
Yeah.
has a story for himself. The king is that man is just a very peaceful person, but they don't want to give him peace. He has a story
If
for
you don't
himself.
want ANIKULAPO to reach this season 5, season 6, like you said, like
And now
Laura,
it's becoming too
there's
much.
there's so
feel
much
like
stories from everywhere.
exactly. I feel like instead of them picking different stories from everywhere at the same time in a particular season, it could have been touched bit by bit.
Like
For example,
Bridgerton.
yes, it could have been moved
One
from one
story
person.
will have one person will have a story
Yes, a
for
story.
season 1,
Then
another person will have a story for season 2.
exactly.
That's
So
why
it's
you
not
keep
that
people in
you shouldn't-
suspense, like Bridgerton.
That's why the suspense wasn't a hit. It was looking scattered because
Okay.
it's just like three of
Sure
us
you-
are
sure
here.
you
We are
get
I
now.
living
understand what
like
you guys are saying,
okay, but
but I want to trust him.
to what?
I want to believe
am
that I want to believe
disappointed.
that I know what he's doing.
I am
You have
disappointed
experience.
that
You have experience in this game. It's probably you
Yeah.
have experience in this game.
no matter
So it's,
the amount of experience, there's a time you can flop. You can be so
I wouldn't say
carried
this is a flop.
It is a flop. No,
I wouldn't say it's a
it
flop.
is a flop. I believe that he got carried away with, ANIKULAPO. It's very possible that you can gather experience and you just don't meet to certain expectations. If that was what he was doing, he shouldn't have to come out to explain. He would have just given us a thriller instead. That thriller would have brought
This is
better
a thriller.
Yes, that would that would
Okay.
have
I
been
feel
the
like-
best. That would have been
Is it
the
not too,
best
wouldn't it be too
response,
soon though?
bro. Like you don't get what I'm saying. There's a way you would not. This much you learn from 50 Cent, I think. No, there's a way you just respond without you doing the talking. If that is what you're trying to push, just give a snippet. Maybe like say that person tip am
Like a leak.
like a leak. Do you get? So
Yeah,
it's
leaks
just
are
going to be a
good.
short.
Leaks are good.
It's just going to be a very short clip, and then you just be like, It's like this is what it's trying to. It's people by themselves that are coming out to criticize this and that will come out to defend again. So it just for you coming out and saying it is not for
Yeah,
intellectual.
It's
it is
rude.
for
It's a
people
little
that
bit
are.
rude. It's a little bit rude.
When we're saying, oh, your film is good, you did not come out to say
Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you very much, people.
yes. I just want to say that
Uh,
they did a lot in that movie. But one thing that me I appreciate
they
in that
did
movie,
too much in that movie.
one thing I appreciate about them
Mm.
is their CGI, the way they did their
That's the thing.
graphics and everything.
The CGI was important to say. For me,
Too important to me. Too important to me.
Well, for
I
me-
haven't seen something
Wait
that good
now.
in a long time.
Wait. Let me speak. Let me
Okay.
express myself. It was good. But I
Right.
really don't care. I really like.
I care about the story too, but
No,
it's not. It's
like
not
the
up there
story.
yet.
The storyline is number one for me. I can literally watch a movie where I'm seeing the pictures like this, and I'll be so patient. I will not skip if the storyline is good. I've literally downloaded movies that were like way back, like black and white. That are not no color. Like that is doing. You have no idea.
I'm a CGI.
Like,
I'm a CGI fan.
once the storyline is good, I'm going for it.
Yeah, I think,
But
yeah,
when
story
you have
is
a good
important.
CGI, you have good. You have.
But you cannot say the story is bad now.
I'm not saying the story is bad.
Yeah,
But I
so the
can
story is
say
just not up there.
it's scattered. My dear. The story was scattered. The suspense was not a hit. You understand? That was where the issue was. The suspense.
I got tired of the movie too at some point.
I didn't even get the chance to be tired because I was watching times 3.
Hey.
I was watching them. I'm serious. Like it was just, I had to call you guys. Are you trying to call somebody to say, guy, Papa, is it just me or this
Oh
movie?
god.
Well, that's about that. That's all I have to say. I know Fuki Akindele will be somewhere now just saying, yeah. Yeah. You should have taken it to the cinema. You should have taken it to the cinema, but that's not about that. We're not going to cause any controversy. And Ima.
Okay, judging from what you guys have said so far, I'd say ANIKULAPO is a very good story.
Yeah.
That's the story of
Right.
itself.
Yes.
But I think where we are lacking, or where it's lacking, is the proper, articulation of these scenes and stories. When you have too much, you don't know
Yeah.
how to dish it out, so you just give it
it just-
scantily.
Right.
So you should have
Get
proper alignment of the story. It's a very nice story because I
Right.
was
Yeah.
this is
The
the movie
movie, yeah.
itself, and even, so it's a very nice story. If there can be a proper, articulation. Okay, this is what is to go out. This is what, like, we make reference to projecting. If it's
Yeah.
one person you want to talk about,
Focus on that one
focus
person
on
for
that
that
one
season.
person. Maybe you can add a little clip of another person's story in it,
Yeah.
but it should not just be different people, different stories,
At
because
the same
people's
time,
minds, they are
it
scattered
will be
here and there.
scattered.
You understand? So that's what happens. It's a great one, and then Kunle Afolayan is a great producer.
Yeah,
Very
he
well.
is.
I've watched movies that he has
Series of his
produced, so,
movies,
and
yeah.
it's actually good.
He's actually very
But
good.
like you said,
Mm.
he can flop, and
Mm.
maybe this could be a flop.
Yeah,
So
this
you
could
have
be
to,
slow.
brace up himself rather than coming online and just
And
making
trying to
videos
negotiate
and
and trying to
bruise
insult.
his ego.
Yeah.
So you say you made movie for intelligent people.
Yeah, that's
It's actually not. So you see the
Mm.
reason why Fuke Akindele goes to cinema, because the movie she makes are for the people, market people, that they can relate with a
Not-
scene or two.
Yeah.
But this movie now, I don't think it can resonate with people who are staying in the rural area.
Where they can actually. The only problem I think is there is that he, based on what you just said now, it is more or less like, oh, even if you watch or you don't watch, I really do not care. There's a set of people that I made this film for, and those set of people, the lazy ones are actually the ones that are more than those scholars.
Yeah.
And it's the lazy ones. It shouldn't have said that,
yeah.
actually. It
Shouldn't
shouldn't
have
have. Because if we're to protest about this now, let's say lazy people have WhatsApp group now to just come together
So pull out of your
to
movies.
pull out of your movie.
You will not like the numbers.
You won't like the numbers. You will not
And
like.
that's the reason why I say is
You will not
because
like what he
he
will
has
do
made
to your
the money
account.
from the movie already.
I don't think he has. If he had not made
He
this
has.
statement,
Of course
He has.
he has.
It's a
He
Netflix
has
movie,
actually.
yeah.
Netflix movie,
You don't get.
so
He has already. Yes.
it's
But
just a fame.
it will not. It will not.
What about his reputation?
You could have done much more if
Yeah.
he hadn't
Yeah.
said what he said.
Yeah.
But that's not about that on Threadwave. This is the place where the internet still always meets with reality. Despite your experience, you can always stick with criticism. Let's not be carried away with what we can achieve. That's what I got from this whole scene. Yeah, let's not be carried away. You don't need to be a talk just because a talk slapped you. You don't need to be a talk. You can be better than that. My name is ANIKULAPO, and this is still my friend and brother
HR Spider-Man.
and our third leg.
Shield Sadiq.
And that's what we have for today. Goodbye.
Bye.